Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I bring to you a multi-bagger pick, Acrysil Limited. It can be a wealth creator. Let's understand about the company and its latest results. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and people taking any position into any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about Acrysil, here's a small request. Kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel. It will help you also ask me questions on a daily basis. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and a number of podcasts that I put up on every 1 or 2 days. For detailed market or company talk or a number of stocks you are holding, kindly email me directly, and we may work things out. Now at Acrysil, established in 1987, they provide a number of home improvement products. Products include quartz sinks, chimneys, dishwashers, ice chillers, oven, refrigerators, etc. So when I talk about consumption companies, it is not just talking about Godrej Consumer or HUL or Dabur, etc. or Colgate. I talk about anything that is related directly or indirectly to consumption. Now this company Acrysil may look like on the upfront as a tile manufacturer or a manufacturer of, you can say, granite and home improvement of that sorts, but they manufacture chimneys, dishwashers, and ice chillers, and which remain in demand continuously as people's income increase. So oven, refrigerators, and so on and so forth. They have a global presence, and the market cap of the company, it has gone up a little bit, but it was around 350 crores just recently. It is a pure economy and consumption play. If you look at the financials, and just the second quarter numbers has came out, and I just saw that, I think yesterday or a day before the numbers came out, and sales were up something like under 15%, but the profit growth was exceptional at over 111%. And I wanted to find out whether there were some exceptionals or not in those, you can say, earnings, or you can say revenues, but there were none. So the profit was a genuine profit, doubling. Low combined promoter and institutional holding is there, but which may be positive because institutional holding may increase later on as the stock keeps on increasing. Return on equity is 10.5%, which should increase as we go forward with the kind of numbers Acrysil is producing. Operating profit margin is around 23.5%. There is very little debt, so virtually the company is debt free. What has been ailing this industry, and I'm talking about granite or cement, not cement, but granite, tiles, etc., or home improvement? Economic slump. Now this is a global company, and a global economic slump and shutdowns and then opening up and lockdowns and all those things have hurt companies such as Acrysil. High raw material cost is another reason why these companies did not perform from 2016-17 up till now, and things might not get better there, but because of operational efficiencies, Acrysil is doing very well on the bottom line. The current situation globally and in India has worsened situation because people are not scared of having people at home and working out things with respect to paints and improving, or you can say renovation of kitchen, etc. What has gone on is that today, I mean, after 7-8 months of the pandemic here in India, things have improved a lot. So that has also meant that the company will get more profitable going forward as this thing goes away, and I'm pretty sure by March or so things would be much better. Construction activity decline over the last 2-3 years has hurt. So basically they provide stuff for kitchen, and kitchen is directly related to home building, and if more homes are built, then there are more chances of their accessories and products being sold. But having said that, there is always a market for people who want to change stuff, who want to buy new stuff after, or new products after, say 2 3 years of weaning out of their original products. There is a trend of having ovens at home, there is a trend of having now chimneys at home. So this is a good forward looking company that could do extremely well over the next 5 7 8 years. The stocks in this division, although Acrysil was not one of them, but most of the stocks in this division of tiles, etc., and home improvement were extremely expensive in 2015-16 and in 17 till 17 December. So there was ought to be a correction, and over the last 3 years, we have seen that correction, as has been the correction in the mid cap, where the sell off continued from 2017 December till March of 2020. So, what are the salient features of the company itself? First of all, the numbers that they are providing. So, their expenses are less, they are cutting down on their expenses. Their operational performance is much better, operational profitability is much better. So, the margins are getting better in that sense, net profit margin. Apart from that, global presence in more than 25 nations is a very big positive, because most of the companies in this division, if you look at tiles manufacturers or who provide kitchen accessories, they are India based, or at most they export to neighboring nations, etc. But here we have a company like Acrysil, which exports to more than 25 countries and is doing well here in India as well. A number of products that they are having in various segments is also a huge positive, because this is not just a company which provide tiles or bath fittings, etc. They are into providing microwaves and ovens and refrigerators and manufacturing them. This is a pure consumption company which provide a number of products. Yes, the penetration of this company is not that strong as is the established brands, but that is how a company builds its reputation and starts going up. So it is only a micro cap, you need to understand. It's a small cap company, and hopefully, although things can do anything, I mean future can be of any type, but hopefully things will keep on improving with the kind of numbers that Acrysil is producing. Absolutely debt free, low market cap for such a business, and this is the biggest positive. So, if you remember, I made a video on Dixon a year back, and I kept on saying that at 3000 crore market cap, it is a very low market cap for such a business. Today, the market cap is 9 10,000 crore. I'm not saying this will become a Dixon going forward, but the kind of business that it is having and sales that they are having and the profitability on the bottom line, it looks like that the market cap should be at least 1000 to 1500 crores rather than 3 400 crores that it is currently trading at. But it all depends on the numbers that they produce, and going forward probably in the next 5 6 years, uh, company could end up being 7 8x from here. Reasonable valuations, currently it is trading at, so if I look at the numbers, 2.5 rupees EPS. If I extrapolate that for the year, it's 10 rupees. I'm not saying that they'll not increase, but let's say they keep on doing 2.5 rupees every quarter, so 10 rupees EPS, 150 rupees stock is 15 times. I won't be surprised if this trades at between 22 to 25 times earnings. So clear 50% upside immediately is possible on the current earnings that the stock is projecting. It has said in their interviews, one or two interviews that I have looked at, that they are looking to expand the sales by 3 times in the next 10 years. When they expand the sales by 3 times, suppose they are having sales of say 300 crores today, they might end up doing 1000 crores. So that's, I think that's what they said. So 1000 crores in 10 years, and with the kind of margins that they are producing at the moment, the numbers could be extremely good in the next 4 5 6 years time frame. Q2 numbers have been absolutely outstanding. I thought that they would come up with 30 40% growth on the bottom line, but they've come up with 100% growth, which is a clear beat. So very good Q2 numbers, and that has led me to probably understand that the numbers could become very very big once the whole economy opens up, once things normalize from FY22 onwards. I am pretty sure. So this 10 rupees EPS could easily expand to something like 14 14 rupees or so by FY22 and 18 rupees by FY23. At 18 rupees, at only 23 times, this stock could be trading at 400 rupees, 350 to 400. That's my only assessment. Kindly take your call on your behalf, and disclaimers apply. If you look at the technicals of the stock, may have made a bottom around 55 for sure in March. It has been doing well for the past few weeks. So it looked like that something is going to happen, and that was the thing, that the results have come out good. So there was accumulation by informed investors, informed traders, that the numbers is going to be good, and that's why buying over the last few weeks had increased. Major breakout is expected above 160. It is closing trade by it. 110 is that 50 DMA. Illiquid stock, so be very careful. If you trade, the number of shares that are present outstanding are less, and that always happens with most of the small cap companies, so kindly be careful about it. Probably you'll have a deep stop loss towards 110, 111 if you buy now. May consolidate or decline before surging. Now this was written, or the presentation was made just before the numbers came in. So I believe that now, with the kind of numbers that Acrysil has produced, I don't think it will fall a lot. I think 140, 145 will remain a strong support. And once it takes out 160, then 200, 210 will happen extremely quickly. That's my understanding. So what needs to be done? Buy only if you have a 6-year view. I believe that this stock will be huge over the next 3 to 4 years. So at least if you have a 4-year view, only then buy. Don't buy immediately. The stock has already run up, may go to 200, then again decline. Maybe the market would reverse 15%. We don't know. But if you have a 3-4 year view, this could be extremely big and rewarding for you if you keep on incrementally buying. Buy small position, take very small positions at the moment, maybe 30-40% of what you want to buy, and sit on it. When the stock doubles and things look really bright, then on a decline you can add on to the position. So this was my video on a topic like Acrysil. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so then you get my videos straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.